facing up to us. Now, I can stick this rope around his neck right now and make him want to face up and force him to do everything I want him to do. But if I start doing that, then we run into problems down the line. Well, I can't saddle his horse. And that's not driving time to some 500-pound acre. That doesn't do us any good. Basically, we want this horse to do everything on his own. He's got to learn to trust us, where it wants to be with us, instead of us having to fight it all the time. Basically, we're going to run it around, show it being away from us is not the worst position to be. For all it takes, a little bit of trust. They're going to want to face right up to us. Or now then we might have to show them step out a little bit. So as they face up, just like you just saw, and go right back to them. She's a little hard-headed, so we might have to show her where we want her to face. So I might just step over here, kind of block her up a little bit, so that she wants to turn on her back on. Give her that space, that way she knows, all right, this is where I need to be. This is a good place. All the pressure's off me, and I'm relaxed now. Now I'm going to walk up, and as soon as she goes to the ball, she'll go back in circle. This might take a day, it might take 2 days, it might take an hour. There's no horse there the same, so you never know where it's going to be. Here we are, we're going to give her another can. There we go. I'm going to show her back. Now most horses never pick it up on their own, unless you're in the perfect surroundings. Right now, our outcome's wet. We got a pond in it, and we just can't work in it. So we're in the indoor barn, which is a box. Not a whole lot of room, as you can see. So she's not getting what she needs, and I'm not getting what I need. So we're having to help each other. I'm having to help her and show her where I want her. And she's got to have to help me too, knowing that, okay, there is a point where the pressure is released, even in this circumstance. And you don't want them to stick their head down and go to walking off. Then they have no pay attention. I use a little less pressure on this one. There we go. You know, if you can see it through all the dust in here, but she's starting to want to lift her lip a little bit. It's not taking here as much. Starting to soften up where it's not taking here as much running. And I was having to suck as much stuff in to get this done. So I'm going to walk over here. Now press all that. Alright, also we're going to make a run. Now she seems to like to run this direction. If it's comfortable her, that's something we want to change. We want to make her run the other direction. Never want that unbalanced feeling in a horse. Whether it be saddling, whether it be rubbing, petting, brushing, doesn't matter what you're doing with them, you never want that unbalanced. By unbalanced, I mean they're good for one side, but they're not good to the other. Most horses do everything you want to on them. Good girl. You can do everything you want on them from the left up. From the left side. But keep going. But never can get them to do it right because they've been out of balance for a whole while. They've never been shown the other side. That comes into play a lot later on, and even in the little things, just as if you're trying to teach them to turn, trying to teach them to rope, doesn't matter what it is. If they're not balanced on each side correctly, then you've got your girl. Then you don't have the trust and the knowing on that other side. She knows what I want. She's letting her look. She understands that she's looking at me, she's just running. But that's what most people want, is just that instinct right there. I should be able to turn off right here, look at you. And hopefully that little horse is still looking at you back there. And that's good for most people. That's what they want to see. Okay, we got this horse facing up, let's go ahead and get it. Well, that's not good enough. Because all you have is her scared into knowing that she needs to look at you all the time. But she don't want to be near you. So we're going to try to get to that hip again. Huh? There we go. Well, obviously we've done some roping on this horse because she knows the space up. All I do is, I don't want to have to use this rope for pressure. I'm not going to force her around with it. A rope should never be for force, it should always be for guidance. Just as your spurs are, just as your legs, your hands, there should never have to be a force. It should always just have to be a guide. Now I'm going to step to the now. I'm going to face up to a girl. See, as soon as she faced up, I let go of that rope. You can see, I just threw an extra pull, but there's slack. There's a grip in this rope. Showing that I'm not forcing her. Maybe I might want to hear it. There we go. Slightest little bit. Wasn't much, but it was good. So I'll reward her for it. Try again. We're not there yet, but she ain't running off either. She's trying to understand what I'm saying. See, there's still slack in that line. There we go. I'm going to drop that line a little bit. I'm just going to walk off. I highly recommend coming to see one of our clinics, not for the purpose of learning your horse rigging, but if you can learn how to use a 60-foot rope, it makes all the difference in the world. 30 foot would only got me to there. She wouldn't have felt any release. I'm way out here. I can do whatever I want from here. And that makes a difference. I firmly believe in a 60-foot rope. That way your horse feels comfort. You have comfort. You're not going to chop your fingers off. There's nothing special about them except for their length. I'll give you this rope. There we go. You notice all I did with that rope? Just kind of tap it over. I didn't slam it into her. I didn't do anything. All I did was flick it with my finger so I wanted her over that way. Now, a horse is really sensitive where it doesn't take slapping it. All it takes is that movement right there, and they know something is going on with you. They can feel and we can't. So take that into consideration as it's not your girl. It doesn't take a whole lot to make a horse understand. It just takes patience and lightness. If you want soft horses, then you gotta be soft. If you want a hard horse, you gotta be hard. I've dealt with many different kinds of horses. We're from Wyoming, and for some reason up there, they don't believe in breaking a horse until it's about 5 years old. Most people down here are already riding their 5 years old, rope broken, doing everything they want to. I used to cowboy quite a bit. Used to tie feet up, jump over them. Whatever I did, turn their head, grab by the cheek, jump on them. Whatever I had to do, I'm going to turn this horse around one more time, give you a little bit of break. Give her a little bit of break and talk to you for a second. They used to cowboy tie a bunch of their feet up, whatever we had to do to get in them. And that's where we came up with this trust exercise. Started doing a lot of buck grooming. You know, having a little trust, a little faith goes a long way with these animals. Yeah, you can still break them by time, but you can still break them any way you want. But if you want a truly soft horse, that soft-hearted wants to be with you, it's about the only way you can really get through to them. Notice, no rope. No gear. This horse is finally getting where she wants to trust and wants to be with. Like I said, this is not. She still don't want to come to me. Still right up. So I'll be going back on both. This is all I got to be in